My name is Mohammad, and I am the CEO of a technology company that I founded almost 19 years ago when I was still in college pursuing my computer science degree at University of Houston. And I founded this company, and within 10 years, I was living the life. I think I had achieved, an entrepreneur's dream. We were over 300 employees. I was driving my fancy cars, flying planes sometimes to College Station as well. And I was it was the successful business, and I was only 30 years old by then. But then 2015 came rolling around, and it wasn't working anymore. Our business was almost on the verge of bankruptcy. I had, employees quitting left and right. I was hemorrhaging cash, and I honestly didn't know if I could keep the doors open for the business any longer. And I recognized that this was all my fault. It was the way that I behaved. It was my selfish attitude and the way I treated people. It had led to this almost demise of our company. And I needed to transform my behaviors, change myself, to start going on a journey where I can love my team and start to lead and live the way that the culture of love requires us to operate under. So I did anything and everything I could to support our team that was still there. And as I began to serve them, take care of them, our team began to reciprocate. Our team began to do things for me that I never expected. They began to do things for each other that I did not anticipate. They had every opportunity at that point in time, knowing that we had financial uncertainty, to take another job across the street. But they all decided to stay. They decided to fight. They wanted to see Softy survive. And we ended up not just surviving, but thriving. And so as Peter Drucker rightfully says, culture eats strategy for breakfast. If you want to see any strategic initiative successful, you have to have the right culture to drive it. But we say, if that's the case, then behaviors eat culture for lunch. So everything must start from behaviors. And all of us, each and every one of us, have the potential to change our behaviors to inform that culture. And so as we were going on our journey of building the culture of love, we needed to put in place some guardrails and our principles as to how we needed to operate. And that's when we came up with the 6 pillars of love, which is inclusion, empathy, vulnerability, trust, empowerment, and forgiveness. These are the expected behaviors that all of us inside of our organization had to operate so that we could all feel the culture of love. And these are in no order priority, and there is no reason for one to be more important than the other. All of them have to come together like a 6-cylinder engine of a car. I'm staying in theme here, where they all fire harmoniously at the right time. And if the cylinders don't fire and operate at the right time, in the right capacity, right force, then the engine doesn't produce enough performance or work, maybe even. So since we found our new calling, which was to bring back humanity to the workplace, we've been on this journey to help organizations and corporations understand the power within their own walls, which is the human potential. And so we've been on this mission to help organizations harness the best potential of the humans that work within them. And so as we've been on this journey, we've also been very candid to tell everyone that change starts with you, each and every one of you. You can't be waiting for your CEO or your leadership team or your peers or your team members or your employees or even contractors and vendors to change first. Change must begin with yourself. And that change of your behaviors is very possible. We just got to make sure we build that self-awareness and commit to change. And you might be asking, why should I change? Why do I need to change? Well, it's not just because of these goals that we have the next 5 years for Nutrabolt. It's also because we want to work in a place where we feel like ourselves. We enjoy waking up every morning coming to work. We want to have fun while being productive. We want to be valued. We want to be respected. We want to be included. That's a core human need that each and every one of us has. And that's the reason that we should begin the change. And that's one hell of a reason for one to change your behaviors so that we can be happy in what we do and at the same time contribute to the organizational goals and do it together and fight for a purpose that we're all passionate about. And so I leave you with that change starts with you, each and every one of you. And if you'd like to connect with us, yes, that is Chris with the picture. It's really awkward, but
It's called Author Boudoir.